Alright, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of What If Naruto Was in Purgatory. Now, I think this is the tuning exams. So like I said, Kaguya was put on Naruto's team and Sakura was put on a different team with random, students. And let's just get into the story. So, Team 7 goes to the tuning exams. They walk through the doors like in canon, and they wait in the waiting area. Naruto already sees through the genjutsu, so they all, Naruto, Kaguya, and Sasuke all just go to the next area. Sasuke just follows Naruto because he knows, Naruto would never lie to him. Well, don't know that, but he just follow Naruto because he actually is the team leader instead of Sasuke. So they are, in the next area waiting for the exam to happen. This when Lee comes along and asks Sasuke to fight him. Sasuke says, sure, why not? Sasuke still gets folded like in canon because, Lee over there, he already know how to box. And, he took away Sasuke's special perks. So, after beating Sasuke, Lee tries to, get Naruto to fight him, but Naruto says, no, you're not even close to being on my level. Naruto just, says, I'll humor you, though. Show me what you can do. As Lee tries to blitz Naruto, but Naruto was looking at him the whole time. He touched Lee with his finger, and, Lee threw a punch. Naruto just caught it with his finger. Lee was shocked by this. He kept on throwing punches. Naruto just kept catching it with his finger. Lee, got aggravated about this. Naruto said, if you take off your weights, you may be a little bit more faster, but you still won't be a problem. Lee says, how does he not have weights on? Lee's about to take off his weights, but, God Sensei comes in and stops him. Says Lee, keep it, he just, tells Lee not to take off his weights and leave it till, the examinations. So Lee says, okay, God Sensei. And he, God Sensei says Naruto is also strong. Then he leaves. God Sensei then finds, Kakashi and tells Kakashi that his student is very strong. Kakashi tells Kai that he don't even know the full capability of him, because if he did know, he could take me down. As God Sensei is shocked by this. He says, what do you mean? He, is strong enough to take down a Jonin. And from what I've seen and from what he's told us, that's not even his full capabilities, because his chakra is sealed away. And so is his strength by, a friend of his. And if he wants to get it unsealed, he can unseal it himself, or his friend could. As, Guy is shocked from what Kakashi is telling him. He says, I want to fight your student at his full capacity. As Kakashi said, if you did that, you would die. Not to mention that cat on his shoulder is also strong. As, Guy is, wanting to fight Naruto more. So, they go into the examination area. The first examination area with Ibiki, where they have to do the test. Now, Naruto is smart. The Hokage taught him personally. So Naruto looks at all the questions. He answers all of them, including the extra part, without even cheating. Now Hinata sees Naruto again. She's happy. She don't love Naruto, like I said, but she, sees Naruto as a brother. So, she's happy to see Naruto again. They get a reunion, and, Hinata's super happy. So, after the test done, Ibiki still, says things he said in canon. The people that leave in canon leave, but the people that don't leave, don't leave. Now, Sakura's teammates, they passed too, so she passed and they passed. You know. But, they won't get past the selection for the next part. So, Anko comes in, like she did in Canon, through the window, to the wall. And, she says it's time for her next part, her exam. As everyone goes out, so they standing there, and, Anko, says, oh yeah, Naruto did train Sasuke a little bit. Because he wanted Sasuke to be stronger. He didn't, teach Sasuke everything, but he trained him in his strength, his speed, and jutsus that he did not learn. So he can get his jutsus up, and his speed and his strength up, and his, capabilities, his fighting experience. He just make him fight with one shadow clone. And, Kaguya was already strong. She already, if she wanted to, could, do any jutsu she wanted. But, she just used normal jutsus that she learned from Naruto's world. Just the weak jutsus. She don't use any of her any of her abilities that she has, like the teleportation, the chakra things. I forgot what they call. They could shoot out her hand, but she will use her Byakugan, the Hyuga techniques sometimes, or she will just use her techniques that she learned with the Byakugan from the Suzuki. Using their fighting styles and her abilities. But not using that godly abilities that she has, because she wouldn't keep a low profile like Naruto's doing. So she basically had her chakra sealed too. The same seal that Naruto did. She, basically did it herself after Naruto taught her how to do it. So this keeps her chakra down to that of an Uzumaki, which is still much more than anyone else. Oh yeah, regarding the Nick Fury what ifs that I'm gonna do after I finish a couple of what ifs, it's basically me just doing one of three, or all three of them, the Nick Fury what ifs. Think about Deku, obviously, not Naruto. No, that's not one of them. I have to watch Tokyo Ghoul again, which I still haven't done. Haven't even started the first episode. And I have to watch Normagon. If you know what Normagon is, it's basically, a what if about a little boy, a woman, and some bodyguards. This little boy named Jonah. I forgot his last name. I don't even know if he has one. He is black. He has white hair. I think it's white, smoky white or gray, whatever. I don't know. Smoky white. And he's traveling with an arms dealer. Her name's Coco Hekma TR. If you know what it is, go watch Normagon. It's, if you can't, spell Normagon, type in, God of War, Normagon, the snake. And then, just, use that name to search up the anime. It's a pretty good anime. I think it has 2 seasons, Normagon and Normagon Perfect Order. Just watch it. It's pretty good. I love it. So, Naruto is basically just sitting there, not paying attention. Just when what's her name? Anko throws the kunai at him. He grazes his face, but there's no cut, there's no blood. And she licks his face, but she doesn't taste no blood or no cuts. She thinking what's going on. Why didn't this kid's face get cut? I know I threw it perfectly to where I would cut him. Naruto says, "Can you please stop licking me?" It's very uncomfortable. I don't like getting licked. Unless you're my cat, don't lick me. So Orochimaru is still, doing this thing, his perverted thing, looking at Sasuke, thinking about his little body. But, Naruto notices this, and he smiles a little bit. A little evil grin, as you can say. But he don't release no bloodlust or none of his chakra because he wants to keep a low profile, like I said. Until after the exams, he might show off a little bit of his strength. So, the exam starts, they all go into the forest. I think they had an earth scroll in canon. Well, it don't matter. They just have earth scroll. They go into the forest. They running out. Naruto don't have to pee like in the canon. But then they soon encounter another team that has a heaven scroll. So they take him out, very quickly. And, take the scroll, snatch it, and run. Now they running through the forest trying to get to the end of the gate because they just got their scroll pretty fast. Just when a giant snake comes at Naruto trying to gobble him up. But Naruto ain't standing for that. The snake comes, he pulls out his sword so fast and puts it back in the sheath. That's all Sasuke saw, but Kaguya saw the whole thing. She saw Naruto pull out his sword, slice the snake up. Well, not slice, just pull out his sword, slash towards the snake, and then put his sword back. But Sasuke, all he saw was Naruto grab his sword and then put his hand back where it was. And then the snake just, flopped down to 1,000 pieces and then poofed away. That's when Orochimaru comes out and, goes straight for Sasuke. But, he, all he seen the next second was that, everything was upside down and he is going farther away from Sasuke. He's wondering what's going on. But then he realizes it. He's upside down with his chest caved in and he's flying towards a tree. But he don't know what happened. So Sasuke, Naruto, and Kaguya are still running. They're running still. Naruto didn't even pay much attention to Orochimaru. He just kicked him and that's it. Naruto says, don't pay attention, just run. Orochimaru, he does that disgusting jutsu, his regurgitating jutsu. He's saying that kid is strong. Destroyed most of my organs in just one kick. When I catch up, I'm going to take Sasuke's body, going to give him the curse mark. So, he keep on trying over and over again, trying to, take out Naruto, take out Kaguya, and, give Sasuke the curse mark. Naruto just got tired of him, so he's going to cut off his neck. He does so. But, Orochimaru still had enough time to bite Sasuke and give him the curse mark. And then, he fled. He got away. Sasuke's writhing in pain. He's, Naruto carries Sasuke. Kaguya can see what's going on, with Sasuke due to her Byakugan. Naruto can't see what's going on, but he can tell, something is wrong. He can feel the evil chakra. So, they keep running and running and running. Until, they get to the end. Naruto and Kaguya. They was carrying Sasuke, that's why they were running faster. Kaguya was just floating next to Naruto. So they actually got there before Gaara and Temari and Kankuro. The first team to get there. So they bring Sasuke into the waiting room with them. Sasuke still does have that, when he's out of control, he tries to attack Naruto. But, Naruto basically just flicks him in the forehead and Sasuke passes out. Naruto could see that something is wrong with his chakra, so he tries to basically pull it out. But he couldn't pull it out because, his chakra is sealed. And he don't want to release it because it'll be too much chakra, so he just thinks about not, taking away the curse mark, but just changing it. So he edits the curse mark. He makes it so all of what's his name? Um, why I keep forgetting people's names that easily? He makes it so that all of Orochimaru's basically all of his influence on curse mark or his chakra inside of it is basically eradicated. So Orochimaru can't do the thing he be doing to Anko to Sasuke. And Sasuke is going to be writhing in pain or, have his chakra being consumed unless he activates the curse mark. But, Orochimaru can't take control of Sasuke's body from, the curse mark. So the rest of the sound for, the sound ninjas that attack, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura and Kanin, they don't get messed up. And, they're perfectly fine. And, everything is going like canon mostly. Sakura's team actually, didn't make the exam because, they got taken out. And Sakura's a little bit sad that she didn't pass. So, everything else is going like canon. Like I said, Gaara's teams get there. They see that they're actually second. They wonder who first. And they hear that it's Naruto. Okay. So everything gets there after a while. Kakashi still seals away the curse mark, thinking that something might happen still, just to be safe. So, the fights go like in canon, mostly. Well, everyone is still in the same place except Kaguya. Yeah, Kaguya takes Sakura's spot, and Naruto still fighting Kiba. Kiba thinks that he's stronger than Naruto, but Kiba says, "I'm gonna beat you, Naruto, you and your stupid cat," because Kiba is the dog guy. Naruto's cat just staring at Akamaru, and Akamaru's scared because Akamaru can feel what Naruto's cat is. He can feel he can't feel that it's a demon, but he can feel that it's stronger than he is. He can feel that he is the apex predator. So, his animal instincts telling him not to fight. Kiba says, "Wrong with you, stupid dog." Naruto then says, "Well, even if you are from whatever clan Kiba's from, I can't remember what it's called, you must not have all of your animal-like instincts yet. Because if you did, you would have known not to mess with me." As Naruto in a flash by Kiba punches him in the stomach and makes him fly into the wall, crashing into it, leaves the imprint of his body. He just stuck in the wall, passed out. Naruto just pets, Akamaru, and then he goes back onto the stage. I don't understand. Everyone is shocked from this, that Naruto is this strong. They thought Kiba would watch Naruto. But, that's all over with. Then everyone else fights go like canon, and Sasuke has better, chances of fighting the dude because, chakra ain't messed up. Gaara still messes up Lee's leg, and Kaguya watches Ino. I think it's Ino that she, Sakura fought in the first battle. Yeah. Kaguya messes up, and so all of that's over with. Yeah, Neji versus Hinata. Neji doesn't actually try to kill Hinata in this one, but he still wins. And Hinata is actually stronger than what she is in canon. But she still lost to Neji because Neji is stronger than her still. But she is stronger, she's better than Himari. Whatever Hinata's sister's name is, she is better than her. So, they get the months off to train, Naruto don't really need to train with Jiraiya, but he still does, and Kaguya trains with them too. since Kaguya is younger and she don't have her horns yet, but she still does have that pale white skin, and that long white hair and that and her clothing. Well, now she is in more ninja-like clothing. The Toads don't really recognize her as Kaguya. Well, the Elder Toad, he will, because, he knows Kaguya's chakra. But, none of the other Toads know because they were running around when that happened. Only the Sage of Six Paths, the Toad, the Elder Toad, whatever his name is, know of Kaguya's chakra, along with the Tail Beast. Oh yeah, the One Tails does know that it's Kaguya, but he can't say anything, or he don't want to, because he's afraid of Kaguya. Because he knows that Kaguya is stronger than the Sage of Six Paths. The Sage of Six Paths have to work with his brother to seal Kaguya. So if it's just the Sage of Six Paths versus him, he will have a trouble sealing her again. But he will still do it, but it's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, I was thinking about this of doing Spider-Man Deku, and I thought about his suit, what it looked like. I think more of a green and black, like Miles' suit, from Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, something like that, a green and black. But I ain't know what green I was looking for, so I thought about neon green and black, or it got a lot of greens, but I'm looking for one that's more vibrant with a black tint. But I can't, I don't have a laptop or a computer, so I can't really edit videos not videos, pictures until I get that. So, and I don't really edit videos because I don't really care about it. So let's just keep going. Yeah, like I said, Jiraiya teaches, Naruto the summoning jutsu after meeting Naruto. When he meets Naruto, he's shocked that this is Naruto. This boy with, he still has blonde hair. This boy with blonde hair, eye patch, not eye patch, with his headband over his eye, this cat on his shoulder, and, this, chakra that's more accustomed to a full Uzumaki and not a half Uzumaki. And he says, no, you must be Naruto. Naruto says, you must be Jiraiya Sensei. He says, yes, I am. I will be teaching you, from the orders of the third Hokage. Naruto says, oh, okay. The old man orders you to do it. Well, okay. So you must be, my guardian. Not guardian, what is it called? My whatever. I can't remember what it is that he is. Father-in-law, something like that. I can't remember, but that relationship he had in canon. I can't remember what it is, but he says, you must be something, Jiraiya. Says, yeah. So my father, made you, And he says, wait, your father? And Naruto says, yeah, I know my father and I know my mother. I met them before. And Jiraiya is shocked. Naruto says, oh, yeah, since you are here, can you unseal the QB? Jiraiya says, wait, what do you mean? Naruto says, already, me and the Cube are already friends, so you can just unseal it. And besides, if it did want to go on a rampage, I'm more stronger than it, so it wouldn't really matter. As Jiraiya thinking that Naruto was joking, Naruto basically, lets off, his chakra. Even though it is suppressed, it's still more than Jiraiya. Jiraiya says, okay, fine. as seals the Nine Tails. And Jiraiya sees that the Nine Tails doesn't try anything. He doesn't try to take over Naruto's body. Doesn't try to do anything. He just sits there. He's just chilling. Naruto then changes his mindscape to fit more of purgatory. Because he used to that land. But, the air isn't really poisonous. But it also has grass there. And, the monsters there. But, it also has, animals like from Naruto's world there too. And Kurama is not in purgatory. No, the land of purgatory. That's where Naruto mostly goes if he goes to his mindscape. But he will be in the grasslands. So, Jiraiya says, there, it's done. Well, we gotta start our training. So, Jiraiya trains Naruto like a cannon. He actually shows Naruto, the summoning jutsu. Naruto bites his finger and he summons Yamabuta, I think his name is, on the first go. Jiraiya says, great, why did it have to be him? Who summoned me, this brat? Says, yes, I did. You want to be my summoner? Naruto says, yes. Then you have to stay on my back for at least a day. So Naruto does that. He stays on his back for a full day without falling off using his chakra. And he says, very well, kid, I'll give you the summoning contract. So Naruto signs the summoning contract and that's over with. Kaguya doesn't really need a summoning contract. No, she don't really need one at all. Oh yeah, Black Zetsu and Zetsu don't know that Kaguya there. They can't sense her chakra. They won't be able to tell that Kaguya is actually Kaguya from when they meet her. They won't be able to tell. So, Jiraiya also teaches Naruto the Rasengan. Naruto gets it in the first try. After, learning the steps first, he gets in the first try. The water balloon, he swells the chakra up, busted. The rubber ball, he does the same thing. And then, the final step, he also does it. So, he's able to make a Rasengan with only one hand. And from his chakra, his chakra is different from everyone else's chakra because his chakra is more developed over 4 million years. His chakra looks different. It's not green, well, blue. What I'm trying to say, the Rasengan is in blue. Where is my remote? I just had it. Oh. It's actually, his chakra is actually, it's just white. That's his chakra color, just white. It lost all color. And Jiraiya is wondering why the Rasengan is just white. But, he don't dwell on it too much. He says, you did it perfectly with just one hand. It took me years to even get one hand. It took your father a long time, too. But, I want you to know this is incomplete jutsu. And Naruto says, how? Well, I don't really know. This is what your father left you to figure out. As Naruto smiles and says, okay. As the month passes, Jiraiya and Naruto did some more training along with Kaguya. And Sasuke was still training with Kakashi. So they get back to the stadium. Everyone else's fight, still go like a cannon, like I said. And, whoever Kaguya has to fight, she actually fights. And actually, she would have won if she wanted to, but she actually didn't really want to win. She don't really care about it. So she basically just, actually no, she wins. No, because she just wanted to. Don't really matter. She could have lost if she wanted to by forfeiting. Or she could just win if she wanted to. But she won because Naruto told her to win. Asked her to win. Naruto asked her. So she won. The next fight, Naruto versus Everyone else fights like I can, like I said. Then it's Naruto versus Neji. No, Neji says, "Alright, Naruto, we're gonna fight again like we used to as kids." And Naruto says, "Well, Neji, unlike kids, I'm more strong than you." Neji says, "Alright, let's see." As Hinata's father, is looking down on him, and he telling Hamari to watch this. This is, what this is, Neji. He's much more stronger than you, and you must watch him if you want to learn. As Neji goes in for the palm strikes, to block Naruto chakra points. Naruto dodges them, and he kicks Neji away, not trying to hurt him that much. Neji lands on his feet, scraping against the ground, but he stands up again. He then rushes at Naruto. They keep fighting hand-to-hand combat. People are shocked that Naruto is actually keeping up with the Hyuga prodigy. And so is, Hinata's father. I forgot his name. Neji then says, "Alright, Naruto, I'm going to kick this up a notch," as he opens his Byakugan, or activates it. Naruto says, "Oh, the Byakugan. Keep going." And Neji keeps, trying to tap Naruto to shut down his chakra points, but he can't tap him. Can't touch him. Naruto dodges every time. Naruto then says, "Alright, it's time to end this," as he, basically puts his arms in front of him and then moves them in a circular motion, pulls them back, and then, puts his palms into Neji's body, sending Neji rocketing into the side of the arena, knocking him out. Everyone is speechless at what just happened. No one's talking. You can hear a pin drop. The Proctor then says Naruto Uzumaki wins. Everyone goes wild. They did not know that something like that would happen. So after that's all done, everyone else is fighting like I said, go like and this went on. After a while, Sasuke comes in with, Kakashi. It's still late. What's his name? Sasuke still, has the 2 Tomoe Sharingan, not the 3 Tomoe yet. He has 2 Tomoe. But he fights Gaara. He moving better than what he did from the training with Naruto, too. He's faster, he's stronger. He cuts Gaara, and Gaara actually goes mad. He goes angry. This one, the Sand Village, implements their plan to crush the Leaf Village. Naruto could feel that the Genjutsu is coming on everyone, and most people pass out, and this one, Sand Ninjas start going everywhere. Naruto kills some Sand Ninjas and knocks some out. The ones that have more bloodlust, the others he kill. The ones that really don't have bloodlust, he don't really kill them, because he can see that they're forced to do this. But Gaara runs away. He goes to the forest. Naruto tells Kage to stay here and protect, the civilians. She says, okay. Naruto then follows after Gaara, Sasuke, and the Sand siblings. So running through the forest, he runs into Kankuro first. He cuts the puppets, the strings off the puppets, punches Kankuro. He's hurt, so he just stays there for a little bit. Catches up to Tamari. Tamari does the Winjutsu. Naruto says, "Nice try." He grabs, a leaf off a branch and just swipes, the leaf in the air, cutting the wind. Just kicks her to the ground, and where she's crater in the ground. But she is okay for the most part. He catches up with Sasuke. Sasuke is basically, you can see Sasuke, he's tired from fighting Gaara, and he's losing. He activated the curse mark, which is draining a lot of his chakra, but he keeps going and going, but he, still gets defeated like a cannon. His body aches. He's in so much pain that he passes out. Gaara says, "Want to kill him?" As Naruto kicks him away, Gaara says, "I want to kill you." As Naruto says, I like to see you try. As Gara keep trying in his half Shikaku state, he then gets too angry about this, so he does the jutsu, the possum jutsu, basically knocking him out. Letting Shikaku get full control. Now Naruto could have just followed Shikaku and defeated him on his own, but he actually want to see what Gambuta can do. So he don't have his cat help. He just want to see because his cat can defeat him too. He see what he can do, and Gambuta has some troubles at first. Then Naruto thinks about it, and he actually transformed him into the Nine Tails, like in canon. Nine Tails don't really like the fact that he did that, but Naruto says just watch. So he, actually having claws now gets a grip on him. Naruto then runs across the sand. The sand does try to capture Naruto, but he's running too fast for it to actually capture him. He actually runs over, punches Gaara. This woke him up, and for extra effect, he kicked him too. Shikaku is angry and says, "No, no." I just want to add a bit. Gaara is falling to the ground. Naruto's catches him by his collar and brings him to the ground. He gives him talk no jutsu like in canon. That people actually love him. You just can't see it yet. And Kankuro Tamari comes over and says, Gaara, are you okay? He sees that these two people actually care for him. So they take him away. He says he's sorry, like in canon. Naruto grabs Sasuke. He dispels Gamabuta, what I think his name is. He goes back to the village. He sees the third Hokage. He still dies. Which he still sealed away Orochimaru's arms. Now at the third Hokage's funeral, Naruto was there. Konohamaru, Asuma, Konohamaru was crying. Naruto didn't cry, but he was there. He was angry. He was clenching his fist so hard, blood actually started coming out. The ground around him started to actually break. But not many people around him, so they didn't notice. But Sasuke noticed, Kaguya, Sakura, the Rookie Nine, basically Kakashi, Asuma, Sasuke. Everyone noticed it was around Naruto that the ground was breaking. He was angry, grinding his teeth. His one eye that he basically had that was showing, it's red. Like I said, I didn't mean to do that, but it's red, and it's actually it's glowing, but that's not the Nine Tails doing that. And his chakra is everyone can feel his chakra. They wonder what it is. That's Naruto's chakra, basically running amok. Naruto says, I need to go blow off some steam. As he walks away, every time he takes a step, his foot imprint is left in the ground. He then, goes to the forest and he lets off some steam. Lets off more of his chakra. Well, the chakra that he don't have sealed up. He lets out some of that and his frustration on the ground and, the surrounding environment. Destroying a whole, basically a whole area of the forest. He then stops and comes back to the village. The council still tries, to get Danzo to take over. Danzo still tries to take over. But, Jiraiya says we will have, we will have Tsunade take the Hokage spot when we go find her. They say if you can find somebody and bring her here and she actually become Hokage, then we will appreciate it. He says, okay, I'll be taking my student Naruto, and his girlfriend. They say, okay. So they go, they get, Jiraiya gets Naruto and Kaguya. He goes looking for, Tsunade. Now, Itachi and Kisame still come to the village. They come looking for Naruto. They still, watch Kakashi like in canon. Kurenai and Asuma. Then they leave, when Guy Sensei comes. Guy still follows them. Sasuke hears about what happened to Kakashi. He, hears about, Itachi is here, so he, follows, Guy, but he is ways back. So, Naruto and, Kaguya and Jiraiya get to the, hotel. They go in, they rent a place and, they stay in there for a little while. Jiraiya is still going around looking at things. This one, Naruto hears a knock at his door. He goes, he opens it, he sees, Itachi. Itachi, says, come with us. Wait, I gotta say something real quick. You know how gangster you gotta be to knock at somebody's door when we were trying to kidnap them. Knock at somebody's door, look them in the eyes and say, come with me, brat. But, he says, come with me. No. He didn't reach. Naruto says, no, thank you. He didn't reach out his hand to grab Naruto. Kisame does. Naruto. But then, Kisame just, saw. All he saw, he wasn't looking at Naruto no more. What he was looking at was the ground, and he was thinking, wait a second. I thought I was just looking at this brat. Why is the ground so close? Well, not the ground. He says, why is this, so close to something? Is this the wall? What is going on? And then, he hits his face on the ground. Itachi, is shocked. He didn't even see this coming. And then Naruto just says, bye now, as he closes the door. Kisame gets up and says, that brat, as he breaks down the door. He rushes towards Naruto. Naruto spin kicks. Kisame back outside. He implements into the wall. He gets out and says, I'm gonna kill you. He keeps going. Naruto keeps kicking him back. Itachi is shocked from Naruto's strength and speed. Why my throat keep doing like this? Okay. So, after a while, Sasuke actually gets there. Itachi still does, Sasuke like he did in canon. Puts him into a genjutsu, and after a while, he takes him out of it. Well, he gets out on his own. Why won't my throat stop this? Okay, I need to drink some water. Talk. If I lean this way, it hurts. But no, let's just keep going. This when Jiraiya comes in, Itachi says, Kisame, we need to escape. It's Jiraiya, the Toad Sage. Even if we used our full power, we wouldn't be able to, take him down. We will die. Kisame then says, fine. We'll catch you next time, brat. And it's not an escape. After a while, basically, what's the name? Guy Sensei comes and he actually kicks Jiraiya like in canon, think he was evil. Well, he just did it for dramatic effect. He didn't even know. Then, Jiraiya convinces him to, not convinces, he tells him to take Sasuke back to the village, as he does. So, this one I'm actually going to leave this off. Thank you for watching. Peace out. My throat hurts and it's weird. See you all later.